What's up, and welcome to another episode of How Not to Summon a Scenario, where we ask the important questions, like, what would you do if you lived in the bubble? So we're going to base this all on the Netflix anime movie Bubble. We didn't mind Bubble, right?
It was all right.
It was all right as a movies go.
It was
great.
So
we're centering the first one.
There's the first one.
We're centering all this around the bubble itself. So I want to know why you're in the bubble. How did you even get in the bubble? And what's going to happen to you at the end of the bubble?
Parkour.
Who wants to go first?
You're looking at me again.
I mean, I don't mind going first this time. Considering what happened the last time.
He's got a story to tell.
He's got a story to tell.
I do have a story.
Go
It
on
begins
then.
from...
Weave your tale,
It's from
storyteller.
humble beginnings. So...
Humble beginning.
It is. So, what am I doing in the bubble? So, I am here as a real estate agent.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't expect that one, did you? Selling cheap homes to people who have lost theirs.
Cheap homes where?
Inside the bubble.
The property is already owned.
By who?
By the people who originally owned it.
Yeah,
no,
not
I guess
anymore.
they've given up the rights to
Yeah,
that.
it's gone.
Why have the rights transferred just because the bubbles appeared?
It's been like it for
Different
5
laws
years.
in the bubble, isn't there?
5 years.
There's not even
Does
a police,
that mean
there's
when
not even
I
a police
fart
force
in
there?
someone's toilet, it's mine?
It's
because I'm putting a bubble there.
Hey, they claimed a Coast Guard ship
Yeah.
Yeah.
as their own.
Yeah, because it's there.
But another one took a submarine.
That's maritime
a
rules.
submarine. By the way, if they drove that submarine out of the bubble,
Maritime rules. Maritime rules.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you claim.
This is what I'm saying. You
claim
claimed
whatever
it.
you want.
It's been claimed.
So you're like finding people outside. Of
Oh
the
yeah,
bubble
I'm
and
like,
take-
Okay.
guys, I've got a great retail
So
opportunity.
I've got a big problem.
Go
How
on.
if you're claiming whatever you want, what stops people just going, no, it's mine?
Yeah, but the difference is I'm going to back it up with
But he's
money.
brave enough to go in.
You're
the
gonna
bubble.
back it. No, they're gonna back it up with money by you asking for it.
I'm going to put a flag in it.
I see. No. He's got a point there.
How are you?
Backing it up with this gun that
How
I
are
borrowed from the National Rifle Association.
How are
Now
you
we're just
selling-
stealing jokes.
We are.
How are you selling this to people? The bubble.
What, you mean the bubble?
Yeah. How do you sell it to people?
Did you used
You
to
know,
have
there's
this house?
giant like fucking whirlpools in the bubble that suck you into the unknown.
Surely,
I'm not selling it as a retail opportunity now.
Right.
I'm selling it for the future.
surely
When the
that
bubble fucks off.
surely that market will pop though.
Yeah, that bubble will burst eventually.
Yeah, and then
And then
people-
I
Then you've
have...
got an IBM
then the
problem.
government are going to swarm in and fucking
fine.
like claim it all, and just
Are
because
they?
it's got a gym flag in it, the government's not going to go. No, you can't touch
The
that.
biggest
No,
flag
Gym
you've ever seen.
realtors.
So what
Picture of
I-
him with thumbs up
So
on a
what I'm going
bench.
to do is... I'm going to get investors outside the bubble.
Right.
Right.
And you're going to go. I'm crazy enough to go.
I'm going
in
to buy
there.
this cheap. I'm going
Right.
to buy this cheap from people. I'm going to be like, look, you don't use it anymore. These are all empty buildings. I'm going to get investors, buy the rights
That's
for all of
a
this.
better way around.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
No, this wasn't what he was doing.
That's
He's just
not
come
what
up
he
with
was
this on
doing.
the
He's
spot.
just come up
100%
with it.
just come up with this on the spot. You are gonna let me just hold on.
He's just checking the note evidence here.
No, I can't. No, I can't see anywhere in there that it says you're going to
Go
find
to
out
the
the
bottom.
real owners.
Go to the bottom.
Of the... No, it doesn't. That does not say. It does not say in his notes that he is
Hold on.
going to find out the
Give
real
it
owners.
here.
We'll have a double check on that. That does not say you're going
Give
to find
it
out
here.
who owns the properties.
Give it here.
To track them down.
Get investors and
He's
track
not
them
gonna
down.
give it to you.
He's
He's
not.
not-
He's not.
Basically,
This
you want
is
to
the
find
England
the
game
owners
all
of the
over again.
buildings.
They're not
Talk
going to
to
use
them
it
outside and go, your building's fucked. I'll buy it off you on the
for cheap. Yeah.
And then you're going to sit on it
Yeah.
and wait.
And then I'm going to... No, I can still make them. You know, I can still make the stuff. I can, I can fix them up because there's nothing wrong with them actually inside the bubble, apart from they're floating. There's like nothing really that wrong
The
with
damage to the structures of
Yeah,
the building.
except
It's
they're
fine.
fucked.
it. It's fine.
The only
Apparently
thing
the
keeping
government's
those
fine with
buildings
building
up
them and making
Is
them...
it
is the water.
insured?
Have you got
No.
bubble insurance?
No,
He has not got
I haven't got bubble insurance.
construction costs to rebuild these buildings.
Yeah.
to
That's
be
what you know.
safe to live
my
in.
money.
safe to
Not
live in.
my money.
It would be because you're the property owner.
No, no, no.
And it's not
Here's-
insured.
I'm the investor.
No.
I'm taking
You're
people's
not
money,
investing.
investing it.
You're taking other people's money. They're the investors.
Yeah, exactly. There we
That
go.
doesn't make you the investor.
I'm the real estate agent.
No,
then.
you're the snake oil seller.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going in and be like, yeah, you see all these empty houses? How would you like to buy these empty houses and give me a 50% markup on them?
2 yen.
Government. Japanese government.
So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go
Right,
in,
right,
I'm going
right.
to buy these houses,
Okay.
turf out all those fucking orphans, because they're not, they shouldn't be in
See
there.
how posh he said that as well.
know.
They shouldn't be in
Fucking
there.
Fucking orphan.
They shouldn't be in
He
there.
said that with his
Get
teeth.
out of my building, you dirty scum.
You
Yeah.
scallywags.
How am I getting into the bubble, though?
Parkour.
Okay. Right. I'm bringing in the helicopters. I'm bringing in the helicopters.
got the money to
Bring
do
in the
this.
shit in.
Guys, yeah, right.
Okay.
Where are you getting the money for helicopters?
From
You
my
just-
investors, I'm going to get helicopters to
convince
bring in
them-
the construction
He's
gear.
going to convince them to
What
supply him
construction
with the...
gear?
I'm fixing them up while they're still in there.
While they're still submerged.
Yes. No, I'm going to make sure that I suck out all the water from it.
From
That can be done.
How?
how?
Everything inside the bubble is
hose
contained.
in,
Yeah,
well.
hose in, hose out. There you go. Pop the hose out of the bubble. It's just going to go out of the bubble. It's not a bad plan, that piece.
Slowly
pretty
going
sure
to drain the bubble.
that
I'm going to
would've
drain
been
the fucking
dry.
bubble.
I'm
What's wrong with
draining
that?
the bubble.
Yes.
You're only not going to get the funding for this. You're only going to get the funding for some sandbags.
You,
I mean, okay.
you were, by the way, it's just Jim.
It's just Jim.
Yeah.
Like, and he's come out. He's like, I can convince corporate companies to invest in me.
You
as
don't
a
understand. I have my briefcase and tie. Covered in
Yeah,
like,
but he's done it like the girls at school, and it's
He's
really
got,
short.
he's got a hose pipe. You know when you get like siphon gasoline? That's him in the bubble. It'll come out eventually.
pop it in the bottom of the bubble. Pop it in the bottom of the bubble.
Right, there's someone's making that into a ringtone. Pop it in the bottom.
Get a hose, pop it in the bottom of the bubble.
This is a magical
All right.
bubble that probably does not. Nothing can pass through it.
Well, they said it can.
No, a physical form can walk into it, but
Yeah.
the water is stuck in there.
Aren't we like 70% water?
Unless we chuck. Yeah, exactly. So 70% of us is not
does that
passing through, apparently.
Yeah, we're dying.
Come through. Just skin.
just a skeleton.
Just
Just
floats to the
skeleton.
surface.
Yeah, I'm just popping a hose in the bottom and
Alright.
just letting all the water drain out.
Okay.
Just turn,
All
turn
those
on the
people-
tap on the
The
bubble.
worst get rich scheme I've ever heard.
Ever.
So, how's this ending for me?
You're
You already
drowning.
know you're drowning.
See, I was thinking drowning. Then I was thinking
Jim's
potential.
had an accident at work.
Yeah,
You're going bankrupt.
potential construction
Bankrupt.
related accident
Bankrupt.
because I don't know how
Yeah.
to fix shit.
What, are you also going in with a hard hat and a hammer going, I'll fix these properties?
Yes,
Twat the builder.
the tool belt is on.
The tool belt, and only the tool belt. Because that's all you could afford from your investors.
I've
is
already
a
sunk
tool
it
belt.
all into getting there with a helicopter.
The helicopter was all he got. He's been dropped on the top of a high rise with a tool belt and he's gone, right, where do I start?
I guess from the top down. I guess. Shit, I forgot about the hose. Popping it in the bottom.
Come back, helicopter, come back. He's just stranded on the roof of a building because he knows no parkour.
It becomes high-rise invasion.
You are just
instantly.
stuck on one building until that boat goes past and you're like, help me. Help.
Potential
But I didn't
bankruptcy.
even ask for a sat phone.
Hey, potential bankruptcy.
Oh, my iPhone got wet.
That's the other way.
Fuck, there's no reception in the bubble. Bollocks.
Potential bankruptcy. That would be the other way from dealing with
Oh,
shady.
no, there must be reception because they can broadcast
They can
the
stream.
parkour.
They can
Yeah,
stream.
so you can just stream yourself doing the construction.
Construction.
Start GoFundMe.
Jim's OnlyFans. He's just him in nothing but a tool belt and a hard hat and some
pointing.
worker boots.
pointing at the buildings going, they're fucked.
Donate,
Money.
please help me.
He hasn't showered for days.
I made a poor investment.
I accidentally crashed the helicopter.
Are you piloting the helicopter now?
I didn't
Once
hire
again,
no one.
I've played Xbox. I know how this goes.
Once again, it's just Jim. Dead.
I had only hired myself. I've been skimming off the top from the start here, guys. Also, the only other way it's ending, it's so crazy, it might just work out.
It won't work out.
It might.
It won't
Definitely not.
work out. You're slipping on a bubble.
I'm saying,
You're falling into a fucking whirlpool and
I'm
disappearing.
saying-
instantly.
I've got a 25% chance this works.
You could buy a building. Unique views. Black hole.
Yeah. Where else are you going to get a black hole view?
Beautiful
You're
view of
totally not
Tokyo
going
Tower.
to get sucked in. Promise.
Come live in this place. What the fuck are these parkours doing here? Get out of the fucking place. Go on, get the fuck out.
All right. Who's next? Do you want me to go next?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Why am I in the bubble?
The goal.
Financial gain, of course.
Of course.
See, everyone has instantly
Financial.
gone
It's got
financial
to be
gain.
those orphans.
Are you potential slave labour? Because,
Those-
hold on a minute.
No.
It's
No, well,
international
he's
waters
making
here.
a genuine league out of the parkour.
Creating a stable betting community
There
system
we go.
for the parkourers.
They have one. It's called food.
And maybe even have my own team in there as well, but
Well,
only I just own
Nothing
a
says
team.
fixed like the investor having his own team.
Well, I create a stable betting system from external outside of the bubble to win. I don't even have to be in it really to run it, but I can pop in from
You
time to
will,
time.
because that's international waters.
These
in there.
orphans need a parent figure, and they'll buy into the betting system because what? I'll be the stable adult that comes in and convinces them all that this is a good
Are
idea.
you in a fur jacket?
No, he's in a penny and an apron. We've already done this episode.
Huge cigar.
I said parental figure, not mother. Setting up a stable betting system for this. We've already seen that it kind of works. There was investors investing in one of the parkour teams in it because they were broadcasting the show.
Right.
There's a market for it. I just take that market. And all I need, drones and some people to fly them.
I'll fly one.
Exactly, there we go. Sorted. He ain't got nothing else
If
to
you
do. He can't
invest
fix a building.
I'm stuck
but
on this
in return,
rooftop.
he wants Jim's Builders on one of the shots.
Yeah, on my own team.
His own team.
You can run my team.
I'm still stuck on a rooftop. I ain't going anywhere. I might as well
Nothing but
pilot
Jim and a
drone.
drone remote.
So how's it going to end for me? I mean, there's potential there that the
Prison.
empire can completely crumble.
Prison.
Because I've been taken advantage
corruption.
Prison.
of these slave children.
Slave children. We're
And
using
making
the
my
term
own
slave.
financial gain from the activities that they perform within the bubble.
I mean, if FIFA can do it, then you
Don't
can.
word it like that. The activities they perform in the bubble is going to put me in prison.
There are no laws in this bubble.
It is international waters, like I
Haha.
said. But like I said, if FIFA can get away with it, then he can.
There's obviously a good chance that they might revolt against me and I get evicted from the bubble. So I might.
How does one get evicted from the
They
bubble?
just toss me out and I die.
Don't come back.
They toss me out and I fall like a fucking brick.
About 50 feet.
How do I get in the bubble? It's very simple. Very, very simple. Whack on some scuba gear and walk in.
He's disappearing. We're never seeing him again. He's getting sucked into one of those black holes, and that's it. I don't know.
No,
I don't know. Sheeny
fine.
went into the
That's
bubble.
fine.
I'd never heard anything.
Snorkel.
That's snorkel.
Not snorkel. Scuba gear.
I was going to say.
Scuba gear. Snorkel. Ah, straight away.
He's
Fuck.
got the pipe out the side of the bubble.
Oh yeah, going up the side. You just see an arm coming out. As I go up.
Yeah, but there's one problem with that as well, Sheeny. What if you really fuck up when you're swimming and push too far to the right?
No, it's
Then you-
fine. Or I
then
can
you
just keep
swam
pushing my
up.
face out.
You just have a pipe going
It's
forward.
just half of me going up the side of the bubble like a beautiful butterfly.
Here, down the middle, down the middle of you.
It's half of me going up the bubble.
All of a sudden, he just
My
turned
fur
into the.
coat's fucking soaked. It's so heavy. It's dragging me down. It's so heavy. All these gold chains I'm wearing.
I've been swimming for hours.
Halfway up the bubble. I'm on the news reports. Crazy man.
Birdman goes along bubble.
How are you getting the drones in?
Huh? What do you mean? How am I getting the Jones in? What?
The face that went with that. Genuine. What?
What do you mean?
The idea that you'd come into the bubble with, and you forgot about the idea.
No.
Fuck. I'll go down.
No, shit, back down again. Fuck me. I've got people that'll fly them in.
He's hanging.
Why aren't you flying in then?
Because I'm not strapping myself to a drone.
You've got the drone. You've got the drones floating
hanging
in.
out.
They lift me up and I flow in.
No.
Like the gorgeous, graceful man I am.
The worst Mary Poppins ever.
Fur coat drifting in like Jesus Christ as I drop
It's
onto
Mary
the boat.
Pimpins.
No, but he
Hello,
could.
children.
He could do it though.
I have a right.
All he'd have to do is hold onto a rope outside the bubble, and the drones would pull him up.
Shit, that was.
Flying the bumblebee in the background.
That's a flight of the Valkyries.
Flight of the Valkyries,
I was about to say.
As I drop in onto the boat, just like gently press me down. I'm like, right, betting.
I have come down from upon high to bestow my knowledge
I
on
come
you.
with sponsorships, new gear, betting community.
And a half-wet fur coat.
And a 6-pack of Pepsi.
Hello? Is that me?
And a wet Domino's.
Okay, anyway, yeah. That's me.
Yeah, he's shitting on all of our
It's
ideas.
either that or I'm going to get really fucking rich from creating a proper stable betting system from this parkour.
See, we've got chances. Either
But then
way.
the bubble pops and everything goes away. And I disappear with all the money.
With all the money. Flying away on his drones. All of a sudden, there's a chair leg on each one. As he just sits on a throne.
As I disappear into the sunset. And then the drones lose signal, I drop from the sky.
It looks like King Bob's throne from Recess.
And I just drop from the sky and all they find is my fur coat.
You know, you said King Bob's throne from Recess, right? He's sitting on top of a jungle gym. I
Yeah.
imagine him being like that in the bubble.
No, he's got a sofa.
He
King
does have
Bob's
a
chair
sofa,
is
yeah.
a sofa with a really shit, like a football helmet thing on his head.
I imagine you're just in like tangled metal, and at the top is where you sit in your day-to-day life as this betting
fine.
man.
Yes.
For some reason, you
I know, I only go in the bubble to establish the system and convince all of the parkourers to join in, and then I fucking go.
And then he Mary Poppins out.
And then I just float off, and
I must go now, children.
You may see me again one day.
You may not.
when
How
some-
Mooney,
May
come
the
on.
odds ever be in your favour.
Come on, Mooney, let us go.
I will be back again when I come to set up my sweatshop in this same place.
No, I just project myself in the sky.
What?
Every time there's a new like parkour event, there's me.
Is this now called Pan M? Are we fucking District 11 over here?
Fire the cannons when they die. Fire the cannons.
Actually, to be fair, it kind of would work, actually.
I
Hunger
project
Games
myself in
would
the
work.
sky and be like, it's time for Team Shark
on
to
the
face
edge of the
Team
bubble.
Scallop.
I mean, to
I
be
don't
fair, which one would you rather watch, parkour or somebody dying in parkour?
Yeah, but there's a potential for death, and that makes it exciting.
Exactly. So, like,
It's internet based anyway. The audience will have to log on to this like website, and
all I'm hearing
it's kind of
is-
dark webby, I guess, isn't it? Really.
All I'm hearing is this is international waters. You can get away with crimes in this place.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying Hunger Games is a possibility in this place.
Yeah. Or I put a pile of food on one building and say first one there wins it. And
Grayson is furiously
There's you-
rubbing out his ideas.
You don't need to hide behind the excuse of Hunger Games to put on a pretty dress and a lot of makeup. You can do what you want. It's 2022, mate.
I've just thought if you put loads of food on one building, just went first one there wins and anything goes, and then just broadcast that.
That is what they do.
Yeah, just more aggression and violence. I leave weapons on the way.
Pickups.
Breadcrumbs!
There's fucking loot boxes.
Fucking Hansel and Gretel over here, fucking dropping his Uzis on
you
the
found
floor.
a
Piece of
machete.
handgun. Ooh, piece of handgun. Ooh, piece of handgun.
You could have put it together, children.
He's
Anyway,
coming
yours-
through with his basket like Little Red Riding Hood.
Anyway,
It's got a rabbit costume on. It's wet, of course. Just throwing guns out the basket.
yes.
Me.
Yes.
Okay. How did I get in the bubble?
Parkour.
No. I probably got drunk and stole a lifeboat.
See, I thought you'd do just a sweet kickflip and like end up.
The
in the
only
bottom of it.
issue is
You can sail in with a lifeboat.
at what water level.
Doesn't matter if you can.
Fucking life of
If
pie
you enter the
shit
bottom
going
of the
on.
literally
bubble,
go
you're going to
bump.
be underwater.
Yeah, and lifeboats that is underground.
I suppose so. You just got to strap yourself into it and hold your breath.
Oh yeah. I don't have to strap myself in. I am drunk. I'm probably passed out. It's fine.
All the way up.
Gets trapped by a couple of stray buildings and
Okay.
stray
So
transit
You pick your
systems.
entry point.
We've got a pissed guy that's managed to somehow float to the top of the surface.
Yeah.
Now what you do?
I am going to make beer and have pirate radio.
Okay.
Oh, the boat that rocks style.
So you're going to
Exactly.
create a radio
now-
station,
okay.
interview the parkourers and stuff like that.
And play whatever the fuck music I want because I can. It's international waters.
Yeah.
I don't need a
Right.
license to do that shit. I can do what the
that's
fuck
true.
I
Yeah,
want.
but the British government will come around and
What was the
knock you
first
out of
thing
the water.
again? Apart from the radio?
Beer.
You're going to make beer.
I know how to make beer.
You're
I can
supplying
make-
underage orphans with alcohol.
It's fucking currency.
Okay.
All right.
Touche.
He's got fucking
And-
Nuka-Cola
and
going on.
because
here.
I'm the only one that knows how to make it in the bubble.
Okay.
I'll have a good.
You got a few adults in there that'll probably come to you for booze anyway.
Exactly. They drink beer on the boat at the end.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
So they know how to get beer.
I'm supplying that.
You're
beer.
like the kook that sits in an RV and talks about fucking
He is.
aliens.
He is 100%.
Yeah.
You know that
it's just
kook that lives
it's
in the bubble
just
in a-
me,
in a lifeboat.
radio equipment, some beer, and a tinfoil hat. All right.
and a lifeboat that you got it in.
You guys have seen the movie 2012, right? He's that guy
Yes.
from the movie
Yeah, that's
2012
the one I was basing it on.
with
in
the RV.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
100% that is him. You know, you guys want some
The
beer?
bubble's gonna burst. I'm telling you now. The bubble will burst.
All praise the bubble.
And all shall die within the floods.
I could see him getting a cult though.
Yeah.
I could
People will believe me. They're
actually
kids.
do
They're
that.
stupid. Of course they'll believe me. They'll
You
be
know
drunk.
what, everybody? You know how I ended up in the bubble? I took a lifeboat into it. Do you know the amount of people that are going to try and die repeating what you did?
Just people surfacing every so often.
The cult of grace and just floating to the surface.
Oh,
Yeah.
the amount of people that are just gonna
How
get, like,
interesting
skimmed
will
out.
parkour be, though? Because they'll all be drunk.
They're all missing their jumps, slipping, smashing their head. And
Parkour
dying.
becomes see who can get to that end without puking.
Who can walk in a straight line?
Hey, look! He's fell in a black hole. Look at him. Oh.
Twat.
It's just you on your radio.
Yeah.
And another one's dead.
Yeah,
No,
and that's when we play Queen.
Yeah, but the thing is, right? He wouldn't be like
Another one bites the dust.
nice. I like that. But also, I could imagine if one of them did die, you'd just be like, oh, well, that's another one of the followers gone to meet the holy bubble in the
Yep.
sky.
Yeah,
You would.
yeah. The spaghetti meatball monster in the sky.
All praise the bubble. None of this is good.
It's all good. What are you talking about?
How's it ending for you?
Yeah, I was
then?
going to say.
Probably alcohol poisoning.
You brewed too strong of
I
alcohol.
think he's sinking
Or
the
I
ship.
experimented with vodka and gin.
I think he's dropping the radio into the fucking water and it's electrocuting him.
Everyone.
Fucking zapped him. He's like,
I'm boogieing, drunk,
falls
performing.
off the side of the boat
Whoops.
into a fucking. His whole boat just gets sucked into a whirlpool. He's still broadcasting and go around.
I just
And it looks like the end for old
We are the
Grayson.
champions of the world.
Fucking live feed going on. Everyone, I'm going to the great bubble in the sky.
Why would I be throwing up pizzas? Like
Can I get some-
12-year-old Asian girl?
Please. Please send me some
Is
gifts.
that how your final selfie's going to be when you're older?
Please.
You're going to just you in an armchair. Do you no, I don't feel well, children.
Please send me some gifts and hit that like button and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
He's finally called to me, the bubble in the sky.
Like and subscribe.
It is my time.
Don't forget to donate.
I just think you're going to push it too far.
How,
Like
push what too far?
your brewing's going to go too far on this boat.
What?
You're going to be like, you know what? I think I
gonna
can
turn
make
into
whiskey.
Willy Wonka's factory.
I think I can make moonshine. Here we go.
That's how it's going to end. It's not
there
a
a
glass
barrel?
elevator going up. It's me falling down.
He's got all the child labour he
Just
needs.
painted all the children purple.
They're orange.
It's close enough. Copyright. It's Willy Wankers, all right?
Willy Wankers.
They are all children.
Come, children, work in my distillery.
I love the. I just think you're going to push it too far. You're going to be like, yes, I can make moonshine. Boom!
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
ship's going up
Yeah,
in flames.
that's
I
essentially
prefer
what's
him
happening.
getting sucked into a whirlpool.
I do as well. Yeah, but it's a black hole. He'll
Yeah.
perpetually be falling.
One
forever.
last suck.
Or
It's
you'll
fine.
just end up in a different universe and it'll be fine.
Yeah, on a boat.
Pops out
with
in another
beer.
bubble.
And a radio.
Broadcasting to no one.
No, I think he's going
Which
to
is
hear.
pretty much this podcast.
I think he's going to hear the voices. when he-
Nice.
I think he's going to hear the voices.
What voices?
Or the call from the tower.
Yeah.
That's just, there you go. There's your radio station. I'm heading to the tower.
You're gonna be
I can
pissed.
hear them.
I'm not making it to the tower.
The secret sirens have called me.
One night you're just going to be standing out on the boat hearing these ha ha ha, and you're going to be like, "What the fuck up?" Yeah.
No. I've seen this movie. I'm not building a machine. I'm not dropping through a ball.
And I won't build it because one day they will come.
That was a contact joke. You're welcome.
See, I went with
I thought you were talking about Close Encounters.
I went with Field of Dreams. I went with Field of Dreams.
That's you when you pissed one night at the bottom of the tower.
It's just me making hand signals.
That fucking parkour guy turns up and goes, "The tower's been calling." It's not. It's just him at the bottom going, over a radio
In a loudspeaker.
in a megaphone.
It's different every now and then. Sometimes it's the Barclays advert.
The Americans will never know what you're on about there.
Google it.
Google it.
On that note, it's time for us to chuff off. All you summoners can join us next time for a brand new scenario. If you've got any questions or queries or just want to see what we're up to, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook at How Not To Summon, or join our Discord at How Not To Summon a Podcast, or go to our website at hownotosummon.com where you can find all our links. I've been Sheeny Senpai.
I've been a legitimate businessman.
I've been disappointed with your business.
I've been a tycoon.
See you
In
later.
a typhoon.
Ta-ra.